Gospodine Marfi, da li je američka ambasada u Bosni i Hercegovini na bilo koji način uticala da banke u Bosni i Hercegovini počnu da zatvaraju račune osobama koje se nalaze na američkoj crnoj listi?
Well, thank you for the question. First, no, we did not influence the banks or tell the banks what to do with regards to the accounts of individuals who have been sanctioned by the United States or companies that have been sanctioned by the United States. You know, banks are private businesses. They make their own decisions about who to do business with and who not to do business with. And they make those decisions consistent with their own internal policies and risk and compliance rules. Now, I want to be clear. We have said quite clearly that it's very important for the banks to know who their customers are, to know who they're doing business with, who's depositing money, who's taking a loan. That's, first of all, good practice in the banking sector, but it's also important because, as we've said clearly and publicly, sanctions have consequences. And if you are providing material support to someone who has been sanctioned by the United States, whether a company or an individual, then you expose yourself to the risks of sanctions. So it's normal, not just for banks in Republika Srpska, but for banks around the world, to be taking a look at what U.S. actions have taken place and then taking a look at their own internal risk and compliance policies and then taking the appropriate action. And in this case, they've closed some accounts. Now, I would argue that by taking those decisions, what the banks are doing are protecting their regular clients, the average citizen in the RS who has a savings account, or the young entrepreneur from Banja Luka who's trying to grow her business. Because if they're exposed to risk because of the actions that are either anti-Dayton or corrupt by Mr. Dodik and others, it is those individuals who suffer. So the banks have taken decisions on their own, and what they're doing is protecting the citizens of the RS.